Mercedes almost redeemed themselves after what appeared to be another dismal outing at a street circuit when Red Bull's Max Verstappen suffered a tyre failure with 3 laps to go while leading the race in Baku. This would have given Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton, who at that point was in third, the chance to claw back the lead in the championship. However, Hamilton could not capitalise on the restart and ended up scoring 0 points, as did Mercedes. This allowed Red Bull, with Sergio Perez's victory, to increase their lead in the championship. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has now reacted to all of this while speaking to Sky Sports. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Toto Wolff overwhelmingly frustrated with unacceptable team performance. Wolff began by expressing his anger while also expressing his hopes for the future. I'm so angry, but have no doubt, this team is so strong that we're going to transform the anger into a positive force. We're warriors and we're going to come back. He then explained if Lewis made a mistake going into turn 1 after the restart. What Lewis did can't be called a mistake. It was just when Sergio came over, he touched a button and the brake balance changed. The brake balance went all the way forward, and then obviously the car doesn't stop. He then elaborated on the aspect of their performance that is unacceptable. To be honest, cruising in third and trying to make it was okay, but it's just not acceptable that we're not getting the car into a performance window at the start or after the pit stops. We're losing seconds over seconds to get the car in a happy window where it functions. It just takes too long. He also looked at Red Bull's credentials as their championship rivals. Yes, they're the toughest. We must bring our A-game to fight for this championship, and our car was not there all weekend. Operationally, we just need to perform faultlessly, and all of us haven't done that the last 2 weekends. He signed off by reiterating the feeling of frustration. It just feels painful. You can say we had the hand almost close to the trophy because Max didn't score, but I don't know. The emotion of frustration is just so overwhelming at the moment. Fast feed. Red Bull Sergio Perez has stated that they are working flat out and giving our best every weekend. It's only race 6 and there's more to come from him, he added. The relationship with Max and his teammate and the team is great, and there's still a long way to go in this championship. Max Verstappen, meanwhile, looked back at the race and pointed out how he was comfortable in the lead. It felt like it would be an easy one too, but there are no guarantees in this sport. He also heard that teammate Sergio Perez had to defend for most of the race, so if he couldn't win, he's glad Perez could. Max added that Perez is a great guy and a great teammate, so it was good to see him smiling on the podium and having his first win for Red Bull. Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton has revealed that when Checo came towards him after the restart, he turned the wheel and flicked a switch, which shifts the brake balance, and that caused him to lock up. It's one of the toughest moments he's had for a while. One moment they had all the points, and the next they had none. Aston Martin's Sebastian Vettel is over the moon, and P2 means a great deal to all of them, as they did not expect to be on the podium. His team principal Otmar Safnauer feels that both Lance and Sebastian showed in Baku that they have the race pace to compete at the very front of the midfield or better. And that is what both of them will be aiming to do as the rest of the season unfolds. AlphaTauri's Pierre Gasly feels that it was an incredible weekend, topping FP3, then P4 in qualifying and now a podium on race day. His teammate Yuki Tsunoda wants to say congratulations to Pierre for the podium. The team really deserve it and it's a great result. Ferrari team principal Mattia Binotto feels that Baku was a difficult race that didn't live up to their expectations given how qualifying went. However, on the plus side, this weekend they took their second pole position of the season and they have moved up to third in the Constructors' Championship. He further pointed out that the gap to those behind is small and definitely smaller than it could have been. And Alfa Romeo's Kimi Raikkonen has explained that not a lot has happened in his race until the last 2 laps, so it's good to bring home a point. Will Mercedes continue to be on the back foot on non-street circuits? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.